Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Yes Your Grace. The witch, she is off trying to help one of the nobles who, the noble told us that he would fight with us so long as this other guy fought with us, and we were like, okay, cool. And then that other guy said like, hey, I'm not going to fight with you unless you, this guy, he's like, I'm not going to fight with you unless you show the world that Grego here is a piece of trash or something like that. Maybe not Grego, somebody else. Not Lord Lurs. Nah, the Dragon Slayer. It's the Dragon Slayer. It was close to Grego. He's like, hey, you gotta show the world that he's a phony. So when that guy showed back up at the court, I was like, listen, this guy wants me to prove that you're a phony, but I don't think you are. I think you're a good guy. And I told the other dude, I was like, look, I'm not gonna do this to him, and he got pissed. So I lost 2 lords to gain this 1 lord. But that first lord who said that he would fight if the dude who was trying to set him up, I know this is complicated. I'm so sorry. I wish I could read their names, but there's a trend in video games now where they're like, hey, let's make the words really weird. Masha, Grego, like those I get. And Lena, I guess. But anywho, his kids got kidnapped, so the witch is trying to figure out what went wrong, and hopefully he'll be so happy that the witch saves his kids that he'll join us in battle. Speaking of the witch, we really need to get her. We need to get her prepared. I kind of want to do it now, but I think I can wait maybe 1 or 2 more weeks. They're coming soon. The bad guys are coming soon, and then the royal whatever is coming. The trial is, and thankfully I finally looked it up. The tooth, a hunter is going to show up with the tooth. So we're gonna show him, but the hunter comes like super duper late. Let's go ahead and talk to some folks here. I returned to you, my grace. What had happened? I don't know much about writing, but this guy seems to know what he is doing. I'm just a little perplexed as to why he asked so many questions about my underwear. Okay. I guess we sent him with the letter that we found. We found someone sent us a letter. Like a pigeon showed up. And someone sent us a letter saying like, hey, come and do this and be discreet. And I guess we turned that letter over to somebody. I have forgotten. Here's the banker. I do want to take out a loan. So how does this work? We understand that sometimes it's hard to be a king, and we want to do our best to help. We offer quick and easy solutions to give you a surge of gold or supplies, whichever you need. Our extensive package offers 50 gold or supplies instantly available for use. The bank will only add a small fee of 10 gold, depending on the loan type. It is paid off in weekly amounts of 10 until you pay off your debt, your grace. We won't charge you any additional costs. Oh, one last thing. We only do one type of loan at a time, so if you want to borrow gold, we can't lend you supplies until the first loan is repaid, and vice versa. So let's do the gold. We use gold to buy supplies. And I don't want to be stuck trying to build up gold while those guys are coming. So let's borrow some gold. There we go. Okie dokie. So every round now we'll be losing 10 gold. So we have the gold. And the trick is we just don't need to spend it frivolously. But yeah, we'll pay that back. Your general stayed up all night in our village, and this scared the witch. But Babushka is back again. Our men and horses, her men on horses, they came. They took over 3 villages, your grace. They are forcing everyone to feed enormous amounts of food to their children. We're scared she's coming for them, your grace. What? They are there right now. Please send your men. They are in 3 villages. The red horse is in Babushka. The black horse is in. The white horse is in. Your grace, I have marked those locations on your map. If you open the map, you will see the point. Thank you, your grace. I knew I could count on you. Holy crap! So we sent the general, and the general was like, there was nothing but foxes, and I thought it was like a hee hee ha ha. Like, oh my goodness, she got us. And now there are guys at those villages trying to force feeding the children. Interesting. Sir Finderfrick is dead. Is responsible for ending his life. I don't regret this decision. Not one bit. Why? What made you stoop to this? He had it coming. Frick was an abusive scumbag. His wife has endured a lot. You denying him and going with the Dragon Slayer. He got crazy mad. He drank and drank. He got furious. I had a feeling he would. Oh my goodness. Okay, so. Oh man. So this is the Lord who said that he would fight with us so long as, Frederick fought with us. But we told Frederick that we told the other guy, the Dragon Slayer, about the scheme that Frederick was coming up with. So Frederick went home, drank a lot, beat his wife, and then this guy killed him. A master with a sword, but that makes things worse when he is not in control. I thought you respected him. You didn't want to join my banner unless he did. He trained me. Sometimes he would be completely drunk, and I saw what he was like to his wife. A veteran, now a faded star, but once a real legend. I couldn't bear to watch him abuse her. But he was of higher rank. I wanted him to join you first, as I didn't want to do anything that would upset him. I didn't want her to suffer for my decision in case he didn't agree with it. I didn't realize that something else would set him off anyway. He always got abusive when he would drink. Everyone knew about it. The guards, the peasants, noble knights. Frederick would beat up. Wouldn't let her out. No one lifted a finger to help. Everyone was too scared to do anything. I couldn't watch. Go ahead, kill me if you must. But if you deserve this. If you spare me, I will join you. Our armies will aid you with my main force of 120 men. I will also offer my pikemen to join your battle. They can deal with any cavalry they come with. I'll also give you 5 gold. You will be freed. Thank you, Your Grace. Cool. So with that 5 gold, now that's going to help offset the loan that we just took. That's really good. What on earth is that fox doing in the throne room? He's my new agent. Yes, sir. Back with pets, are we? Well, you can't exactly send toys on a mission. They don't understand anything, no matter how much you explain it. Besides, this one was hard to recruit. It took time. Is keeping a fox around a good idea? Of course it is. You shouldn't cause too much trouble, Your Grace. Ah. Fine. Keep him. First in armor for the noble deeds, and then we'll be back for Dusty to get Dusty back. Perhaps he could complete one day. Once he's passed initiation, he will be sent for quests. How are you feeling? I'm worried about you. You fainted twice now. What if it gets worse? Who will take over the throne? I think we need to make a bigger effort, darling. Perhaps Audrey is right. We need to try harder. I feel like I'm failing in my duty as a queen. At this time, this age, a king should have a son. You do not need to feel guilty. The fates clearly have other plans for us. We have 3 beautiful, healthy daughters. It is not your fault we don't have a successor. Perhaps we can meet later tonight after everyone's gone. I have an idea how to make things more interesting. Maybe it will help. Okie dokie. Just bring that up in front of everybody in the hall there. Maybe some sort of gift. Gotta find a small gift. Well, here we go, folks. So the hunter is going to show up. I don't know when, but he's going to show up. And when he does, that tooth will take care of itself. Do you remember when we did this, the crack? The paving stone looks like it was moved. If I could get something sharp to help me lift it, a sword would be too thick. It needs to be something smaller. So we clicked on this crack at the very beginning of the game just for funsies, because I was running around like clicking on the flowers and all the other crap. But if you look, this orange piece wasn't there before, right? So I didn't notice that when I came in here tons of times, and they made us come in here and do the sword stuff with our daughter and everything. So we probably should have picked up on it, but we didn't. So while I was reading about the tooth, I just happened to read that, and you have to come get the needles. Yeah. But then when you go get the needles, you come back, you can pry it up. Yeah. A piece of paper. It appears to be some sort of letter. It has a map of the castle. It reads, "Find wine in the cellar. Mix it with 7 drops of the substance in the glass. Be seen by no one." It looks like an instruction letter to whoever poured poison in the wine. It's beautifully decorated with some flowers. We don't usually decorate our letters. It would be too costly. Maybe we can trace those drawings to the person who has written this. So then, yeah, I don't know who we're going to talk to about it. But we do need to confront. Oh, the wife now has a thing. Let's see if we can go talk to the wife. I have a lead on the investigation. A letter. The letter seems to be decorated with flowers. Like in the olden days, how can we trace the letter to whoever wrote it? It's a very important piece of evidence. As a general, ask the general if he knows of anyone who decorates the letters in such a manner. If he is available, he'll probably be at the wall. I know who it is. I won't tell you. I'll let the general instruct you on who it is. Have a look at this letter. Do you recognize it? No, Your Grace. I have never seen such elegant writing either. I can ask around to see if anyone in the village knows anything. Do you want me to? Please do. Take 2 weeks. Alright. So that's going to take 2 weeks. But I know who it is. So in 2 weeks' time, he'll come back. He'll tell me who it is. I'll send out the pigeon. That person will come. So in 4 weeks, we'll have that person in front of us. That'll give us 2 weeks left to wrap up the investigation. Okay. Oh, hold on here. There's something. We're supposed to do something else here. That's interesting. Oh, I guess we got to give him the letter. The letter is still in our pocket, even though he said that he would take it and he would ask people about it. But we still have it in our pocket. So do I need to give him the letter? I'll be on my way. Keep up the good work. Yes, Your Grace. Not quite sure what this thing here is then. What did it say? Yeah, I hope I communicated to the general that I needed him to go get that done. Wow. The gate is old and needs to be repaired. I don't know why we haven't made that one of our things yet. Okay. Alright, let's just move on. Oh, is there anybody that we need to bring forth? He's an ally, he's an ally, an ally, an ally. He's gone. He's not an ally. He won't be until the very, very end. This guy's pissed because we won't let him sell juju dust or whatever they call it in our kingdom. But that's fine. Like it's cool. We got this guy, he's just 30 guys short, but we're not like high on drugs. So yeah, guess we just hold on to the pigeon this turn. All right. They'll be here in 6 weeks. Oh, this is the cutscene for the chamber that night. Ooh. Haha. Should I translate that? You're tickling me, stop. Oh, I missed that one. I thought it was gonna... Okay, oops. Oh, there you go. It's not that easy. Jeez, should we be PG-13? Oh no. Let's put something in my bedding. Went to sleep and now everything is itchy. Okay. It's just some nettle powder. It will pass in a bit. Apologize to your sister. I didn't do anything. It wasn't me. Everyone knows it was you. Fine. I'm sorry. And that's why there isn't an heir to the throne. Okay, so let's look at our finances here. We are paying the witch 11. We're bringing in 5, 4. So that's 9. So that's negative 12. That's negative 11. Negative 14. Negative 11. Negative 1, 0, and 2. So we're making $2 a week. Even with the tax. Are we paying back the loan? Yep, even paying back the loan, we're making 2 a week, which is awesome. Remember at the very beginning when we had that tavern and we could be making 3 a week? Oh, that'd have been awesome. Now the witch, let's look at our supplies here. Negative 43, 5, 10. That's 9. That's 22. 23, 30. We are out of supplies, man. If we buy the witch this week to make her prepared for the battle, we will be out. I can't believe the army upkeep is so much, and we have so little supplies coming in. Seven, 8, 14, 17, 20, 30. Negative 13 per tick. That's rough. But the witch is back. Witch is back. Okay. Oh. I don't know what we're going to do about the supplies. No bueno. Alright. Not a lot of petitioners today. Your Grace, it was an ambush. Lights in the woods, a magical anomaly. That was nothing but a lure. They thought they could surprise me, but I was alert. I spotted their footprints in the woods before I got to them. Peasants with swords and spears were waiting for me. I knew better than to engage them directly and decided to turn back instead. Oh, and let me assure you, there was no magic involved, Your Grace. Just men, armed and ready to kill. Someone is trying to weaken our forces. We need to get more careful next time, Your Grace. The man did seem quite suspicious. I should have known. Yeah, but he said the... Okay. I guess that was my fault. Rumors spread fast, Your Grace. I've heard what's coming from behind the mountains. I can help. I want to. However, there's a small catch, as you probably anticipated. These times aren't easy for any of us, and I have a favor to ask. A delicate matter, actually. It seems to me that you don't know of the curse that plagues Lena's family. They say that if her son does not participate in the act of marriage before his 20th spring, he will fall asleep and he'll never wake up. Can the curse be lifted? There is. That's why Lena is desperately looking for someone to marry her son to lift the bane. The problem is you can't completely get rid of it. If her son gets married, it is said that the spell will move on to the bride and she will die the following night. Are you willing to risk this? Thank you for the information. You're most welcome. I would strongly reconsider us as marriage arrangements, though. Interesting. Oh, look, it's Bob Ross. Hello, Bob. We have nowhere else to seek help from, Your Grace. Bandits rule over our village. They said that they would slit our throats if we came to you, but we can't let them eat our food, drink our wine, and use our women anymore. We're well equipped, and they are well equipped, and as farmers don't know how to fight, we don't stand a chance. Please send your general before it is too late. I don't think I can. I can't. The general's off on something. Yeah. What kind of king are you? Well, I only have one general, buddy. I have a 1,454 men at my disposal, but apparently I can't send them to go do anything, so. I see you're going to be a very interesting. Yes, I see. Do you not believe in fortune, my grace? I have been reading many kings, yes, and I'm usually correct. And just between you and I promise you, I will tell you things about you, and they will be true, and then you will pay. Otherwise, we don't have to. Yes, I'm not interested. Goodbye. That stinks, man. We don't get to spend any of our money. I thought here later in the very end of the game it'd be like a bunch of money problems, but apparently there are none. Last night's prank. Why do you play with someone from the castle? They're all boring. They just want to talk about dance lessons or the correct way to behave at the table or how cutlery should be placed. It's awful. You proved yourself resourceful. I'm sure you can come up with something interesting to do. Nothing? Alright, well, I'm ready to move on to the next week. There are still agents. Oh, thank you. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, yeah, here are the... Ugh. We'll send the witch. I can't send the general, right? Yeah, no agents available. Thank you. Alright. We're down to 10. No good. No bueno. Our taxes have fallen off a ton because people are so unhappy. And the carnival takes 30 to boost at 5. Too bad we can't spend gold on something. We have tons of gold, or we did. Alright, well the general and that guy will be, the general and the witch will be back this week, so. They're here in 5 weeks. Hey, General, what do you got? But the word is that if kings of the north usually decorate their correspondence to show off their wealth, maybe some of our northern lords adopted this tradition. Thank you, General. If I find anything else, please let you know. So I know who it is. I'm gonna go ahead and invite him now to my court and talk to him about it. I must say something very strange is happening, as I was covered in snow when I arrived, but when I dealt with the man on the white horse, all of the frost just melted. I'm not sure what that was about, but it seems like whether I did helped. Thankfully. Thank you. Alright, peasant, what's up? Has descended upon our village. There are no casualties yet, but the gales keep coming and getting stronger. Our homes have suffered much damage already. I ran to you as quickly as I could, and we count on your help. Can't do supplies. We'll send the witch. Come on, give me some happiness. There we go. Thank goodness. Alright, another peasant. Your Grace, they're after me. I have a little bakery in the market. I make cakes and the like, pretty good ones too. Also run a little additional business on the side. Folks call it Oracle Dust. It can help you see the future, so they say. Everything was going well until local crooks came along and started demanding more and more dust. They threatened me when I refused. They told me I wouldn't take my... They told me they would take my little girl if I don't bring them more. I don't know what to do about them, Your Grace. I have no gold to buy more dust, nor I want to have anything to do with it anymore. All I wanted was to make some extra coin. There you go. I mean, we have the gold, might as well use it on something. Hey, +4. Woohoo! That was an immediate deal too, so I'm kind of happy that we spent the gold to get immediately +4. So that was a good turn for us. Let's go to the map here. Let's go to this one next, and we'll send the general. Okie. And then let's get up and go see if there's anything around the castle that we need to do. Nothing? Okie dokie. Here it comes. -1 supplies. Oh, I don't even know what's going to happen. Save and continue. Your kingdom ran out of supplies. Your kingdom's supplies have ran out dry with plenty of mouths to feed, and with moving to the end of your kingdom collapsed. Not even rats can be found. What? Oh, that's the end of the game? Wow. Wow. And I can't go back and reload the previous round? Yes, I can. Not paying those guys, and they're going to be army not fed, negative 36 people. That's not the worst thing that can happen in the entire world. And we have 42. We'll prepare the witch. No more paying the troops. They'll desert. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And then we'll have the witch prepared for battle. Okay, learned a very important lesson. I'm fine, Father. Alright, General. When I arrived to Umbrasik, it was very strange aura. It was cold and full of red fog. I dealt with a man on the red horse, but he seemed like he was under a spell. The village calmed down a bit after that. Hey, Grego. I have this letter. Can you tell me anything about them? These plants look like rowan trees. These trees grant protection from evil witches and their curses. Many kingdoms use these trees to build children's cradles. So a lord who wants protection against witches and curses probably wrote this letter. Thank you. Very useful. That's all. Alright. So it wasn't him, but he let me know. Who is the woman that my daughter is marrying? Is it her? It is. Hold on here. I'm going to go to the archives. The wedding. Yep. Investigation. Lingering resentment. Yeah. Lady Lena offered her full support during the battle. Son's hand in marriage. So her. Let's summon her here. Okay. Yeah, we're going to invite her. We need to talk to her because her son is under the curse. That thing protects babies. They build cradles out of it. Northern Lord, the flowers. Is she a flower person? It'd have been good if they had like a flower on her dress or something, but all right, Bob Ross. Men, women, and children, the bandits don't care. Everyone would have died if folk men from neighboring villages hadn't intervened. They didn't have a fancy general, swords, or armor, and yet they still came along to help. It's miraculous I'm still standing here. I'm sorry we couldn't help in time. We have limited resources. Tell that to all those who are now gone. You gonna hit me with another negative modifier? For grace, all of my fields are flooded. The gods have punished us. Nothing will grow anymore. No potatoes, no beets roots, no parsley. We have been struggling with this for months now. We are praying for the gods for a better weather every day. We are sick of eating conservatives. I don't know. Our children are starting to go hungry. I was wondering if there's anything your witch could do to help us. Well, the witch is gone. Oh, sorry. Of course, Your Grace. I didn't know what I was thinking. Thank you for your advice. I guess our jobs only consist of digging from now on. Oh my goodness. Your Grace, rats are everywhere. They took over my barn. There's hundreds of them. I can't milk my cows or feed my horses, Your Grace. I had to walk here. How can I go to the market if I can't have nothing to sell? Let's send the general for 2 weeks. Yeah. Hey, +2. We're getting close back up there to 20. We got to be really careful too because we can't send them away on 2-week-long missions if they're going to be here in 2 weeks. If the bad guys are going to be here in 2 weeks, so we really have to pay attention and start thinking before we send these people out. What's going on with you and Hisser? I have seen you chasing Hisser all across the castle. As part of the training, I just make sure no one can catch him when he's on a mission. He's very fast, Your Grace, really. He's a perfect agent. Alright, Pumpkin, please stay safe. And if you need help with him, don't be afraid to ask. Of course I won't. Alright. The witch tested the substance, and she confirmed that it was what killed the man. Great. Question suspects. I guess we'll be questioning people at the day of the trial. Seek an expert. Question suspects. The general found out that the Northern Lords used to decorate their letters this way. Lord Grego said that the trees on the letter are Rowan trees. They are used to build children's cradles to protect them from evil spirits. So Lena had a hand in it, I guess. And Lena has huge leverage. Like if they invaded, then we would have to marry our daughter to him to break the curse, because we would need troops to defend the kingdom. So she has a vested interest in seeing this happen. We just got to figure out how the other two people are connected. All right. Hit this button. We're going to pay the troops. We're going to have 10 left. It's week 3. So after this week, we can't send, like this will be the last week we can send people on 2-week-long raids. After that, they're not leaving anymore. They're staying on task. I wonder if I should just do one more where I'm not paying them, and we'll lose some more guys, but we won't have to worry about the next 2 weeks in a row. Let's do that. Let's hold off one more time, and then the next 2 weeks in a row, we won't have to worry about not paying them. All right. And then I think we're doing well on money. I don't think money's an issue. I think we're actually gaining money. This will be the last round we do until and then we'll quit. And then the last video will be the battle. We are almost ready for the battle. This is our last chance to form any allies and ready our agents. Thank you for the reminder. Then when we're ready, we'll march to the foothills of the mountain. We'll expect to meet us there. They will certainly not be ready for the attack. We might have a chance to win this. Lovely. Your Grace, what you asked of me was a very difficult task. I, however, managed to help the villagers support their walls of their home. Thank you for your help. You have prevented a lot of potential damage. I guess what she's trying to say is she wasn't the best one for that job. Okay, young lady. I have found this letter. Do you know anything about it? Flowers? There are lords in my area that decorate their letters sometimes. Do you have our letters decorated? Do you have your letters decorated too? Sometimes we do, Your Grace. But only very important letters, like wedding invitations. What do you usually decorate the letters with? Roses. We always have roses. It's a symbol of love, after all. Necklace. Expensive thing. The bigger the tooth is, the more dangerous demons it can protect you from. I have a small one as well, just in case. Many soldiers wear these as a sign of their strength, especially if they obtain the tooth themselves by defeating a monster. Ooh, the Dragon Slayer, huh? It brings them luck in battle. Where did you get yours from? The wedding gift from my father. Thank you. I didn't know I could question people like this. I didn't know I could summon them to court and talk to them. I just kept doing it to form allies. Well, that stinks. Yeah. Well, I thought it was her that wrote the letter, but I guess not. Interesting. So we need to talk to... Oh, we already talked to him about the tooth. We brought it up, and he was just like, oh, it's a cool looking tooth. But he was lucky. This guy pointed out that he had never lost a finger, never broken a nose, like that this dude was super lucky, and that's why he kind of hated him. But we brought up the tooth to him, and he didn't seem to panic, right? But this guy does fight monsters, right? And he's super duper lucky, so maybe it was his tooth. Look at his necklace. It's full of teeth, right? So who are we going to talk to about the letter? Already talked to him about it. Ada. She hates those guys, so there's no way that she would betray us. Who knows? Masha. We'll invite her. We'll talk to her about all this crap. I didn't know we could do this. I didn't know we could bring him up here and like talk to him. I thought I was like, oh yeah, you can do this, and then I tried doing it once and you couldn't. So I thought that was a no-go. Your Grace, we hear of the upcoming battle. It's perfect time for us to gain some coin and opportunity to get you some help. We're mercenaries, 22 skilled men at your disposal for 16 gold. I don't really have anything else to spend the money on. 16 gold would bring us down to what? $24? Not this time, no. I don't think 22 is going to make a difference. Okay. He'll be back at right before the battle. Thank you, Your Grace. Your general was magnificent. Such a progress, unbelievable. I wanted to show you the final piece, but now I'm thinking a general is kind of lonely in there. Why not expand on the story? Make it bigger, better, make it grand. You know what I'm thinking? A witch would make an additional... I think that would give us happiness, but I think the happiness is winding down. Like, I don't think... Like, if we'd have kept our happiness super duper high, we'd have got a ton of more taxes. So I don't think that there's a reason to do that. And we're getting close. Here's the hunter. Thank goodness he's finally here. Oh, he killed Hunter Hisser. He's got him in his hands. Your Grace, these are dangerous pests. They steal eggs, chickens, and other goods and can spread disease, fleas in particular. I came here to offer my services as a hunter, Your Grace. I saw this fox hiding in your castle, so I hunted it down. And I thought it would do you a favor. What? That was my daughter's pet. The Hisser was here on a very important mission. The murderer here should rot in the dungeons for killing one of my special agents. I came here looking for gold, but since I have been nothing but trouble so far, please let me be of your service. Let me serve you and your people. Let me redeem yourself. I will be in the dungeons if you need me. I think your dungeon guard is an old friend of mine. There is another agent at our disposal. Okay. What about the Hisser father? How do we take... We send Dusty back now. I will bury him with the others. Wow. Alright. I run a little business, Your Grace, in exchange for supplies. I exchange your supplies for gold. Let's say 22 supplies for 18 gold. That'll be all for now. Thank you so much. Alright, let's go talk to the guy about the tooth, and then we'll bring this episode to a close. In the next episode, that'll be it. We'll be done. One way or the other. Victory or defeat. Oh, the hunter's not in a dungeon. He's just hanging out in the dungeon. I have found this tooth. Looks like it came from a big animal. Enormous, in fact. Maybe a griffin or a dragon. I have never seen such a thing, Your Grace. Dude, the Dragon Slayer... Remember how the guy, he told us it was a dragon that he killed, and then when Fedfrick showed up, he was like, that guy told me it was a griffin, and we were like, oh, he told us it was a dragon, and he was like, doesn't matter, it's always the same thing. The animal gets hung up and smashes into the ground, then he kills it with an axe. Like the guy's a liar. So this guy's saying it came from either a griffin or a dragon. I have a book on animal trophies somewhere. It will take me a while though. Do what you must. I will go have a look. All for now. So, that lady... I think it's going to be the Dragon Slayer. We have 1,413 people, but the Dragon Slayer doesn't stand with us. We're going to lose 180 people. He doesn't stand with us. We're going to lose 300 people. If we turn these two people over, this guy will stand with us and will gain 3,000. Ugh. Do we just tell this guy to go pound sand up his nose? Do we keep these folks with... I mean, who knows what's going to happen? What if I drink out of that cup? I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, no. Your Grace. Are you saying goodbye to Hisser? Yes, Father. Dear Hisser, you were my best and swiftest agent, but most of all, you are my best friend. You're leaving a deep hole in my heart. I will miss you forever. I hope you rest in peace. Yes, Father. I will stay here for a while. That's painful. Okay. Back to the throne room here. Go to the map. So we're gonna destroy the last of the Bababushkas, or are we gonna try to do something else here? Maybe. You know what? If we finish this quest line, hopefully we'll get a big reward. All right. Okay, folks. We're paying our boys. Army upkeep is now back to something reasonable. So we're going to pay our boys. We're going to have the general, the witch, and the hunter. To prepare the hunter is $20 dues. I meant gold. Can't say dollar dues anymore. People get mad. So 2 weeks. Do we have to buy them the day of the event? Do we have to have enough money to buy all these agents the day that the attack comes? Surely that's what the 20. That's what this is, right? Surely doing this means they'll be there and we don't have to pay for them. Because it would suck to pay for them here and then pay for them here, right? So, are we going to be making money? 11, 11, 9. So that's 20. That's 31. 31, 41. 44. So 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's 27. Nowhere near being able to field every agent and that at the same time. We'd have $3 left over next round. I think I want to do that though. I think I want to prepare the hunter. I think I want him here. Okie dokie, we're going to save and quit. Thank you guys for watching. The last video for Yes, Your Grace will come out, and that'll be the final battle. Hopefully we've done everything right. Hopefully we'll beat these barbarians back. We'll save our kingdom. Our daughters will marry princes and be happy and not succumb to curses. Our daughter will buy her a dog after this, a Great Pyrenees, you know, something that she'll really dig it. And then we'll fix up the castle. We'll have that son. Join us next time for the conclusion of Yes, Your Grace. Thank you for watching.